I'm on tour. I'm doing my first ever European tour, so I thought I'd talk you through all the songs. I'm at this really big house, kind of like Essex way in the UK, and I'm trying to write for a few days by myself. I called up my friend Sam, and I was kind of showing him around the house, and I was showing him this big spiral staircase, and we were both kind of like, whoa, it gives you vertigo looking at it. I feel like that word was kind of maybe subconsciously at the back of my mind, and then he came down to join me maybe a few days later to help me write. And I had like major writer's block, and I felt like I wasn't really writing anything good. And then it was really late one night that we were just like trying to get something out, but trying not to overcomplicate it. And then Sam just started doing this like do-doos, 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 which is the main bulk of what the production is of the song. He started playing this 808. And that was kind of enough to like fuel some ideas. And I remember I started singing, Vertigo, and I just kept singing Scared of Heights, it's Vertigo. I actually have the voice memo. Oh yeah, we had the dum 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 dum. And so that was kind of like the first thing that came to me, and I think I freestyled pretty much all of the melodies in the song in the first like 20 minutes. And then yeah, I don't know, I just was like, I was almost just trying to write really quickly and just type the first lyrics that came to me and felt like right emotionally. And that's kind of how all those couplets came about. It was like, you're scared of heights, that's vertigo. And then I was just trying to figure out what the hell rhymed with it. But also, I don't know, it felt so desperately heartbroken, but like also uplifting. And it just like, I can't explain it. Like in the room between me and Sam, I just know that it kind of felt like we were like on a cloud and we were just like writing over this cloud. I wish I was that songwriter who like wrote everything in a notebook, but I feel like I don't have time for that. I just need to like get everything out. So I just get it all down on a doc. I've got like a whole list of stuff that like didn't make the cut. So you came so close to let me go. You pressed the brakes before the road, that never made it in. You felt your heart, that's how it goes. It's like I wanted to like talk about like the idea of you thought everything was right, and when something ends or when someone walks away, it like hurts because you're like, oh, I thought we were good and I didn't realise that there was something wrong here. Like the shock of something ending is just like so heartbreaking. I was just trying to think of loads of like different imagery. But yeah, that's essentially how the song came out, and it was the first time I kind of felt in the midst of all my writer's block that I'd written something interesting, I guess. I think we both love old Kanye beats. Even obviously like 808s and Heartbreaks is all about like the 808s, and so that's why the whole song is essentially that 808 like and the drums and the whole song is basically like, it's kind of like a more hip-hop influenced drum beat. We wrote the song so quickly, and then after it we spent so long working on it, and we went around the houses like overthinking it almost. We swapped in so many different like snares, like whether it should have been like a clap or should it be like a or like a tap, but we always just came back to this like Kong thing. It's named Kong in the stems, and that's kind of what's keeping the beat throughout the song. I guess because the song happened so quickly, we didn't even have time to really like overthink chords. So essentially the song was written over all one note, just do-dum, do-dum, dum, that one D note. But really the whole song and the production is about like keeping that like driving beat, and then like almost layering it with arps and like vocal textures to make it feel a bit more like ethereal and almost create that sense of vertigo. And I wanted like by the time that we got to the bridge that it felt like this kind of roller coaster vertigo sense of emotions was like really spinning out of control. Quite beautiful in the bridge. It's one of my favourite bits. When you take out the drums and the vocals, all of these like, if I like slowly sing them more. Vocals are also a favourite part of the song for me. I like stacking a lot of harmonies because I think they sound nice. I was listening to a lot of Enya at the time as well, and when you listen to like an Enya song, there's just so many vocals that sound so like ethereal. Insert pre here. Literally just like sampling all of my R's, like a few of my R's, and then just putting a shit ton of verb on them. And it's like loads of that kind of stuff, just like building all the texture in the track. That's not